What is up, fellow creators and subscribers? This is your guy Christopher Watson of Crack Media, and I hope y'all are having a great day. Today on the channel we are going to be talking about the show that I reviewed before, Garage Rehab, Garage Rehab with Richard Rawlings of Gas Monkey Garage. And on this show, he actually does, I guess it actually involves a garage located in Los Angeles, California. And I don't know if it's exactly Los Angeles or Los Angeles County. Anyway, it's in Los Angeles, California, and the garage is actually called Westside HotRods. Okay? And if you don't know the premise of the show, basically Richard Rawlings seeks out garages that are not doing that well and will actually put money into them and like kind of take over the operation for a while to actually get the shop back onto his feet. So anyway, the shop involved in this show is Westside HotRods, and the owner is actually, his name is John, I think, Soley. The dude he looks like a basket case, basically, or kind of a basket case. He has a good idea because he likes to do hot rods. And when you're in California, there's so many people there. There's a lot of people, a lot of money, and they want to have cool rides. So he has a good idea, vision, but he's terrible at execution. Anyway, Richard talks to the guy. The guy has a nice location right off the freeway, big shop. But the problem is he's like a junker and a hoarder. And most, if not all of the cars in his shop, whenever Richard visits, are all his cars. They're no like customer cars. They're his cars that he's just keeping in the shop. And mind you, he has like a 3 or 4 bay like garage. So, and he has a car parked on the bottom, and then he actually has cars on the jacks. So it's like, or on the lifts rather. So he's like wasting space to store his cars, and then he has so much junk all over the place. It's just kind of crazy. So anyway, and then he doesn't have a legit like bookkeeping system. All he does is actually have a customer come in, agree on a price, they sign a piece of paper, he gets a down payment, and then he just keeps it from there. He doesn't have like a computer system, an actual book to keep records or anything, just pieces of paper all over the place. So the garage is junk everywhere, the office is junk everywhere. So Richard is like, I don't know if I really want to go in on helping this guy, but the location is awesome, the vision's awesome, and then the crazy thing is John, his parents own the property, and he only has to pay rent of like $4,500 a month, and that's dirt cheap in California. If you've ever been to California, real estate there is like ridiculously sky high, and a garage of that size that John has will probably go for easily $15,000, $20,000 a month. So I mean, he's getting a heck of a deal, but he's like so terrible at bookkeeping that he's like behind on rent, behind on utilities, behind on water. I mean, he hadn't paid bills in a while. He doesn't even know how much money he's actually bringing in. So anyway, Richard wants to change all that. So Richard takes on the gig. He gets his guys, Russell and Chris, to come in and clean shop. And of course, John has some grumbling to do. Now, Richard has told John he's going to put $250,000 of his time and money into this shop to turn it around. But he has to let him make all the decisions from here on out until Richard thinks, hey, this is legit, and we can turn it back over. And of course, when you're like your business, you own your own business, it's kind of hard for somebody else to come in and tell you what to do when it's like, I've been doing this, even if it's wrong, I've been doing it by myself. So anyway, Richard like cleans shop. I'm talking about completely clean. He has everything thrown out. He has floors and stuff ripped up, wall stuff ripped down, not roof, but the ceilings and stuff ripped down. And he eventually has like new lifts put in, new, I believe it's KZ air tanks for the lifts, new like hot tanks or pressure washers, new pipe benders, all that junk put in so that he and John can actually make a good garage in SoCal. I mean, seriously, if you've ever been to California, a car is like basically who you are. If you have a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or Bentley or something, then people down there know like, oh, this dude has money. Somebody that doesn't have anything like that in California, it's like they're not as affluent. So having a hot rod in California is like, it's a big thing. So John could do well. He's just he's so much of a hoarder or junker, and it's like stuck in his ways and doesn't know how to take care of money. So Richard, being who he is, even though, like I said in past, Richard Rawlings could be somewhat obnoxious sometimes or annoying, but the dude is a genius when it comes to like garages and build custom car building and flipping cars. The funny thing is that Richard actually dealt with John in the past. He bought a truck off of him in one of his episodes. So that's how he kind of knew John in the first place. But anyway, they eventually get the garage finished. John is like ecstatic. His wife is ecstatic. And the crazy thing is he supposedly had his wife doing the books, but she didn't even know what was going on because John didn't know what was going on. So overall, this episode, I liked how I kind of like this show because it kind of shows how garages really do work, and some of them have like owners that are like crazy, as in hoarding, or they don't know how to like take care of keeping the books, or they got mechanics that don't really do stuff or not really showing up. And that's the bad thing, is like John had 3 mechanics, but has 5 people that work for him. 3 mechanics that were there during the taping of the show. So it's like two of his workers just like were no-show, sick or whatnot. But I don't know. It's kind of crazy how this stuff works. But as far as the show goes, I like the element of coming in, making a deal with the owner, and telling them, hey, this could be a very profitable place, but you're doing this all wrong. I mean, the place that John has, Westside HotRods, Richard said he should be bringing in $1.2 million a year. $1.2 million a year. And I believe Chris, he was saying that like just an exhaust shop should bring in $30,000. The exhaust part of the shop should bring in $30,000. Upholstery, which they have an upholstery area in the shop, can bring in 6 figures alone. So it's like they're just not, when they have a good thing and they don't take advantage of all the area that they have and are not efficient, it really, really shows in how they operate. So basically, what Richard does in this show is he actually kind of, shows these small shop owners like, you're doing everything wrong because you're not taking advantage of the complete area. You're not being efficient. Even though you think you're getting stuff done, you're just not getting it done as efficiently and utilizing as much space as you can. Basically, he thinks every square foot of the shop should be able to make you some money. So anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my opinion on the show. I think the show is actually more interesting than Gas One he has sometimes. I think just because Richard has some say in the show, but Russell and Chris are really doing most of the work. So anyway, what do y'all think about the show? Do you think it's a good show? Do you think it should continue on? What do you think about the concept of going in and helping a garage, and turning over a new leaf, basically? Drop a line down below and tell me what you think, and we'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace out. Have a great day if y'all haven't already.